Hey, welcome to the Attic Manadad channel where we play what's good in Magic. Today it's the Magic 30th draft where they do packs from all the different, looks like just the main standard sets on Arena. Well, we've got a kind of a bum rare Death's Oasis. It's hard to make work even in Ikoria. Zenith Flare could be good if we got enough cycling, but there's only a couple cycling sets, similar with Toxic. So yeah, we can either go for some kind of green ramp deck based on this. Blue-white control deck, but that's kind of not the best to do right off the bat. I think the Lava Runner or the Rendhorn. Maybe we should have taken the Lava Runner. We're running out of some time here. Sky Scanner, it's not bad in any deck. Put a reserve on that. Lava Serpent will be good in some kind of ramp deck. Don't know what's missing here. It's just a rare. But anyways, I played this once on my phone already. You may have seen the post I did. It was a cool deck. It was a Luris deck. I picked Luris, pick one, pack one, and I went like the full Luris build, which is the 3/2 life linker that can bring stuff back from your graveyard, but you have to build your deck with only permanents can be 2 mana or less. So we got a big flyer here. There's Anticipate. You could just try and build something. It's the second network disruptor. Ominous Seas is not bad either. And just like a blue. Maybe we're just blue-green Simic ramp. Well, I'm taking the Sky Scanner. Sky Scanner is going to probably go in whatever deck we build. Just a solid 1/1 flyer draw card. Has been a bit power crept since it came out, but all right. Well, there's a 5/5 trample. That can also go in any deck. Frenzied Devils. Bloody Betrayal, actually, I wonder if that is better in this kind of thing where it's like, I don't know what you would compare it to. I think it's more like a cube than like Chaos Draft, but maybe think of it more like a Chaos Draft. Jack, just good flyer blocker. Don't really want to be spending my picks. This is a 5/4 that can come back when you cast a. Maybe that's good enough. A lot of mana. Dark Bargain's not bad either. Geez. Okay, Bleed Dry. Getting a spam call, it looks like. Okay, well, there's removal. We did take a black card, so we could take this removal. Puts this deeper into black because it's a double black pip. We've got some tap lands. If we had gone blue-white, we'd have some good choices here. High Alert is a really fun build around. Blitz cards are generally pretty good. Bleed Dry. And what do we get next? Socialite. We can get the Boneyard to splash blue, or actually would probably just rather take the Heirloom. Draw 3 cards and Proliferate's not bad either. Right now I think we're black, and we're going to maybe think about, drafting all the good stuff and going multicolor. So let's see. Sorrowform Hybrid is a really strong 2-drop because it can adapt and become a 6/6. Wasteful Harvest would be good if we wanted to fill our graveyard. Bamboo Grove Archer was very good. It's a kill a flying creature, or just use it to block small flying creatures. Unlikely aid, unlikely to get picked here. Totally lost is blue removal, but we're not there yet. Offer you can't refuse. I never saw anybody really play this. Fearful Villager is pretty good. 2/3 menace for 3, and then it can flip. We'll take the hybrid though. I think we want to be green. We want to cut green. Millipede is really good in the right decks if you can build around it. We might just take Incriminate. It's kind of bad removal. Thieving Otter is interesting. I didn't see a lot of aggro decks, although I was playing Lurrus, so I was pretty low to the ground. We got Thornwood Fall. We got Gaia's Gift is always good. Maybe blue-green is open. Oh, and this is what we wheeled back. We got back Zenith Flare. We got back the Azorius Knight Arbiter. Finding Geist, I think, is the best one here. Frilled Sea Serpent can be a win condition. It is double blue, though. I think we kind of want to be base black and then maybe splash into blue or red with the Lava Serpent. And the Partick Wanderer came back, so I guess we were meant to have that. Oh, but then there's the Lingering Phantom. Huh. I mean, this is just a big beater. That's a big beater. I like the trample. Thornwood Falls. And Submerged Boneyard is good for us. Definitely want to be black-based. Shall see. Totally Lost. We might play it. And the Lightning Wolf, we're probably not going to play. Ooh, Baral's Expertise. That's just good value. And there, if we had gone for the Toughness Matters, the Big Butts deck, dove in Hand of Control. Oh, no, wait, that's not the Big Butts. Never mind. Good card, though. Yeah. The Fight Spell. I'm going to take Baral's, I think. Into the Royal's pretty good, too. And you do get to keep the cards you draft in this, which is good. They don't always do that with some of these things. So we can Bane Veil. We get the Meteor Golem. Deadweight is really good, though. I think I'll take the Deadweight. The question is about the artifact synergies, because there are good artifact synergies in some of these sets. Death Toucher is good. Probably if Deadweight wasn't here, I'd probably take the Blight Blade or the Generous Stray to get our 3-mana draw card creatures going. Especially if we're kind of green-black. We'll look for some payoffs for sacrificing. Well, Entrancing Melody is a slam dunk. Don't really need to look at the rest of the pack to know I'm going to take that. Finisher would have been okay. Veiled Shade would have been okay. And some Malice. Target player discards a card, and when it's put in the graveyard, you draw a card. Okay. That's not bad either. Especially if we had artifact synergies. Okay, well now we're getting hooked up with the blues. I don't know if we want this, or just take, I mean, you just take Cloudkin Seer. Talk about your 3-mana draw card creatures. Cloudkin is a slam dunk. I guess nobody's in blue. Like blue-white is open from this direction. We'll take it. We got the Pristine Talisman. We got the Essence Flux. Probably want just Gift of Paradise here. Gain some life. Fix our mana. Vivian's Grizzly's also really good in the late game. But using it to dig for creatures. That's a tough decision. We're kind of low on creatures. But are we playing green? I guess conditional on playing green. We'll take the Grizzly. The Null Hunter's good, but then we also have Eye of the Beholder, which is good removal. Probably creature with toughness 4 or greater, or bound by Moonsilver actually is probably the best removal in this pack, but we're kind of anything but white at this point. Wingsmith could be alright if we do a lot of artifacts, but we'll take the Null Hunter. I don't want to neglect 2 drops. X is your devotion to green. Well, that's not going to work. Deal 3, gain 3. Probably pretty much the only pick here. There's Pattern Matcher. That's going to be hard to do Pattern Matcher in this set. I guess some creatures have been reprinted in multiple sets, so maybe on the wheel if we do have artifact synergies. We got a bounce spell. We got artifact ramp. And maybe if we get Heart Piercer Bow or Violet Dragonfire. That was definitely a thing to do in M20. I think I'll take it. I think we've seen enough artifacts and we know we have a couple artifacts we want to play, so 2/2 that dies into a card, a blank, or Dovin, which is good. Just it's me as annoying, but it's no, I don't want vanilla 2/2. I definitely want either creature or the planeswalker. I guess I took the creature. Okay, well, Bane Veil comes back. I think Glacial Grasp, though. We don't necessarily want the mill, but there's Vraska's Finisher. Skyclave Squid could actually be pretty good, and the Find the Villain's Lair. I guess we're going heavier into blue now, aren't we? Oh, we took the Finisher. And big artifact creature. Artifact synergy. I don't know if we play this or not. There's a lot of X1s running around. Put it in the deck for now. Wingsmith. There's that artifact synergy. Oh, bound by Moonsilver, though. Wow, I can't believe that. New perspectives. Yeah, not a good pick. You do wish they did some. Homunculus is pretty good, and it's a sacrifice thing, which was one thing we were looking for. Otherwise, Slitherblade's quite good too, especially if you just play it and then pop some kind of aura on it. Have some way to toughen it up. Whisperer is not bad, but I think I'll take Stitcher's Apprentice. Into the Fire. A small board wipe, or we just take 4 mana, destroy target creature. I think I'll take it. A lot of good stuff in here. Hornblade Berserker. Leech Fanatic's really strong. Gotta take removal though. People are gonna be drafting around bombs that they open. We can do Ginger Brute for artifact synergy. 6 mana, bounce 2 creatures. Not great. Cryptomancer's pretty good. Tapping at the window. Good graveyard filler. Empath, though. Maybe we just want Empath. I don't know that we get like a bomb, but we got our 3-mana. Well, they're Colossal Dreadmaw. That's kind of a 6-mana bomb. Windblade Assassins is really good too. Oh, do we think the Dreadmaw will wheel? This is better than the Dreadmaw. The Dreadmaw goes better with the Empath. What else do we have to get with the Empath? Just the Bardic Wanderer? Oh, Lava Serpent. Although we may not be playing red. I'm going to go with the Assassins. And the Mage's Duel, I think, for some removal. The Gorehorn. Master Vandal's pretty strong 2-drop too. Take the Mage Duel. And the value 3-drops, the Scry versus the Gain Life. I guess we may have some artifact synergy, so well, let's see. Oh, Tolarian Terror. That could be a good one to fetch. I think we're taking the Terror. The Gloom Slower. Pretty slow. Combat Trick. Just another value 3-drop. And the 3-drop Bonanza here. Expanded Anatomy. I think I'll take more mana fixing. Could rare draft the Silent Gravestone, but we're in it to win it here. Although I don't think this deck is not shaping up to be that strong, but maybe just value creatures. We can get there. Discard a card, target player mills 3, so we could have a little mill sub-theme here. Broken Wing's also probably main deckable in this format. Huh. We need stuff to get lands. Just picking value creatures. Not a lot at the lower end of the lower end of the curve. Maybe you're going to run the Duelist since we have a minor mill theme. All right. Well, let's see. Mill artifacts, value creatures. Oh, the definition of a mid-range deck here. We're tapping at the window. Entrancing Melody will be good. That's a good rare, at least. Cloud Concealer, Exultant Cultist, Glacial Grass, Queen of Ice, Seer of Last Tomorrow. That's our mill finish. Vraska's Finisher. Sure. Grizzly, Honored Heirloom. Retributive One, I think we'll just cut for now. Sky Scanner, that's all right. The Wingsmith, good for the artifact synergies. Bat Whisperer. I think the other 4-drops we have are probably better. Dark Bargain. Maybe we do wish we had a draw card in here. I don't know. Totally lost. Nah. But we would take the Cavalry over the Rentorn, right? Definitely want the Assassins. This is an artifact, but 3/5. I don't know. Probably actually okay. Let's cut the Lava Serpent. Because then we have the Terror and the Wanderer both to get for the Empath. I think 2 targets is enough, plus Entrancing Valley. Okay, so now we're still looking at 8 cuts, though. Is Incriminate just bad? Kill your opponent's second best creature? Let's cut Zilliport. I like these other ones. Binding Geist. I remember this was annoying and not with the Cultist. Our other 3-drops might just be. I mean, it's nice with the Stitcher's Apprentice, right? You sack it, you just have a 2/2, but then you draw your card. I don't know. I guess we got a lot of card draw on creatures, so. 100 Heirloom. Do we need the Heirloom? It does help us ramp to these things, and it's going to help fix with these double pip things. Maybe the Wingsmith is just not that good. Like, it's going to get flying 3 times in our whole deck. Cut that. Make more cuts down the chain here. Baral's Expertise. We want some 4-drops to play without paying. We could cut the Braska's Finisher. All right, let's cut the Incriminate. And I guess we can cut the Weaponsmith because we don't need to ramp into that many artifacts. Eating opponents' graveyards could be good. Always our mana. We got 6 black sources. That's not going to be enough for these double pips, is it? We definitely need green. Let's just go down a blue. Then we do have double blue with Entrancing Melody and Barals. It's all right. We try to keep the Honored Heirloom. And then what do we lose? We could lose the Binding Geist. Glacial Grasp. That just thins our deck. Maybe between that and the Honored Heirloom, we could lose a land. What land would we lose? Got 6 blue, 7 green, 7 black. Don't really want to lose any lands there. Lose the cavalry. 1 more. Maybe just the Apprentice, huh? And we're really low on 2-drops. Ugh. I mean, Pale is just bad murder. Ugh. Need to be sure we hit 3 lands. And we don't want to cut too many instants and sorceries because of Calarian Terror. We ever cut Deadweight or Gaia's Gift? I don't know what we'd cut. Let's just go 41. Got too hard to figure out cut. All right, so make your predictions now. How many wins you think it's going to have, and we'll be back with the matches. I don't think I can keep this. That's 3 lands, but nothing we can play. Okay, well, keep 6. We can get the Wanderer back with the Empath, so hope we draw a land in the next 2 draws. If we do, then we'll be off to the races with the Seer and the Cultist. Up against Malakal. Land? Not a land. We could steal a token if they make a token. Dungeon Crawler. Okay, we get a land. Well, let's get that. Actually, do we want the Cultist? Is that just kind of shut down the Dungeon Crawler? I doubt they're a dungeon deck, so they're just a 2. Well, no, let's just do this. Let's get our 2/1 going. They got removal, they got removal. Okay, here we go. That's a no block for me, dog. And Agonizing Siphon is interesting. I think we're just on the Exultant Cultist. I'll wait to kill anything till we get the Twin Blade Assassins going. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm trading a card for a card. Well, we do not get... I think I'm going to get Tolarian Terror here. Oh, and the Wasps are back. Or a Wasp. They always fly right to the spot on the window curtain. They get blocked by the window curtain. Down there somewhere. Guess I need to end turn. Wasp go. I like to be certain I've got them. Okay, so we didn't get... Did I just take control of this guy? I should have done that earlier. Opponent. Okay. Well, maybe saved by the wasps there. Opponent was just like, this person paused too long. But we've won our first game. And off we go to game 2. It's possible my turning on the vacuum to vacuum up a wasp froze my video. Was the video frozen? I don't think it was. Something got frozen. Hopefully it was when I was paused between games here. But yes, I just vacuumed up one wasp. I hope it was the wasp I had originally hit with the fly swatter, because otherwise it's somewhere under my desk and it could fly up and attack me at some point if it recovers. Knock wood, have not gotten stung yet. I've killed I don't know how many wasps up in this attic over the last couple years since I've been working up here. Working and playing. And we do have blue mana, so let's keep it. Cloud Concealer is going to be our all-star here. Picking it over a rare. We don't need to hit land drops at the moment. I will get a flyer down. They're likely to play a non-flyer, so Glacial Grasp will help the Tolarian Terror. Making that cheaper. Red-green. Gruul, is it rampy? They got nothing in the first 3 turns. Wonder if they're splashing for other colors and just what's going on. Get the cultist going. Aha, a bounding wolf, but they didn't want to trade. But this is a bad trade too. So it's gonna be a Golgari Locket, so they probably are splashing black. We've got the black mana now. Well, we can Queen of Ice this mother. Come in for the attack. They have a Dreadmaw. Let's tap it down for now. Nothing but lands, but I guess that's good for casting our Tolarian Terror. They are at 8. This is probably the Dreadmaw we passed, isn't it? You got us there. Rustvine Cultivator. Okay. Good card. We would have liked to see that. Ooh, we got a Partick Wanderer. Again, not enough to get past the Dreadmaw. 6 toughness is tough to deal with. Do we just attack into their board? Have them do some trades here? Or do we siphon the Splitter? Just send in the Cultist and the Seer. I think we want to get down some of our big chonkers. All right, let's send in the Cultist and the Seer. If they block, because we can always chump the Dreadmaw with the Queen of Ice if they come at us here. Got a combat trick. 1 mana combat trick. Potentially. Giant Growth. Okay. Get a Stitcher's Apprentice. Do we want? I think we want the trampler here. We're sad to lose our flyer. We didn't do any damage on that attack. And we lost the flyer. But they'll have a tough time attacking with the Dread Mob because we have a good crackback here with the Arctic Wonder. Oh, they're going for it. Okay. Prepare to have that guy locked down for a couple turns. Oh. Okay, one of their last cards happened to be a deal 5. Now we're just drawing too many lands. I mean, I guess it's enough to cast this, but we don't need this swamp. We definitely don't need this swamp. Iridescent Blade Master. Okay, well that's going to be annoying to deal with. Oof. So do I take out the Blade Master, I guess? Right now before they can pump it? Right, they only have access to 3. 1, 2, 3. Take out the Blade Master. This could sacrifice himself, which is kind of cool. I want to turn him into a 2/2. Maybe I will to block the Bounding Wolf. Pass the turn. Dreadmaw's coming back. Yeah, we need some equipment in our deck. Get past this giant Dreadmaw. Okay. Cash the Locket in for cards. Pretty good play for them. They foretell something. If you didn't know the game, how would you know that that's foretold? Very strange. Turbo flooding here. We get some of our removal, or maybe if we could get the Entrancing Melody and steal that Dreadmaw, that would be quite ideal. Now they've got plenty of mana to play the ward cost. Let's let them pay the ward. Well, do we want them to fight it? Guess they couldn't attack if they did, but yeah, we'll just make a 2/2. The better to steal with my Entrancing Melody. And a Slimefoot for the better blocker. Darn. Wow. Really flooding out here. How many lands is that? We're 20 cards into our deck. And we've seen 10, 11, 12 of 17 lands. Unlucky. Yeah, this Slimefoot's just gonna like totally wreck us if the Dreadmaw doesn't. No blocks, take 9. We have a couple draws left in the deck that'll get us out of this situation. Like they want to kill our 2/2 anyway? We create a homunculus and then... Holy camole. Well... How about we get a Dreadmaw? We got instant speed sacrifice. They're gonna ram through on the Stitcher's Apprentice. Okay. Well, I will sacrifice the Stitcher's Apprentice then. Now they can take back this equipment. No attacks. No attacks. Here we go. You make those Saprolings, opponent. They might have enough to kill us here, because we'd have to chump block at least the Slimefoot, right? What do they draw? What do they draw off the top? If they put the Volshock on one of their 1-power creatures, or do that. All right, good game. Oh, so close, so close. We were 1 turn too late on the Entrancing Melody, I think. We would have been at like 11. Would have gotten through that. Up against somebody taking a brave position. Shuffler's fine. There's fighting words on Arena. Queen of Ice. Oh. Null Hunter. So probably get down the 1/4 next turn. We could also get the Heirloom. Depending on what we draw. If it's a 4-drop, we'll get the Heirloom down to be sure we hit it on the curve. Campus Guide. Pretty good pick. Pretty good pick. I opt to put black on top. And what do we do? Guess we can potentially double spell next turn with the Honored Heirloom, so we'll do that. No attacks. Opponent has black unlocked. This could get dicey. Now, if Queen of Ice is in your graveyard, does that count as an instant or sorcery in the graveyard? Or Tolarian Terror? Because it's a creature, but also has the Adventure. Dragonfly Suit. Yikes. Uh-huh. Well. Do we want to freeze down something? Even if we freeze down the Campus Guide, they can play any creature and hit us with the Dragonfly Suit. So, guess we'll just play creatures. Glorious Anthem. Okay. I mean, you still tap and send in the Dragonfly Suit if you're them, right? I mean, I guess I crack back for 4. So it's kind of an even trade. When can we play the Valerian Terror. Guess we'll just freeze you. Thank you very much. Rakish Revelers. Wow. Okay. Won it with the Ambitious Mana. And unless we get some removal, we're just going to lose to the Dragonfly suit real fast. Arctic Wonder, well, that helps some. Can't attack through the Rakish Revelers. Shattered States Era. Okay. Well, I think that's game. And opponent hit their mana, and they had a good, solid deck here. Well, they're really going all in. Okay. We do that. To trade. I have to block some damage from the Wanderer. Go to 2. Or I could go to 4 and still have a Stitcher's Apprentice. It doesn't really matter. Vivian's Grizzly. Not gonna do it. Oh, shucks. Every game from here on out could be our last. Yeah, it wasn't that high on this deck. It does have removal and stuff, you know. Doesn't seem to be lining up well against opponents. Turn 2 Null Hunter, turn 3 Seer. Maybe the Seer was a bad. We don't seem to be going to mill draws here. Maybe I shouldn't have the Seer. Campus Guide. 2 games in a row. Did a lot of multicolor shenanigans here. Yeah. Islands here for tomorrow. Got our next couple turns planned out. Guess I'll no blocks. I don't know when I'm going to be able to attack with. Okay, they got 4-2. We'll see why they offered that trade. Cloud Conceer for opponent. Hey, we have one of those. We like it. Thank you very much. They have 4 cards in hand. The difference is we have 4 cards in hand, but none, only one of our cards is good. I guess we can start changing lands into mill. 5/5. Okay. Well, Tap that down. And play it. Then do I get in? I get in for 2, right? 3/4 flying. Okay. Can't really deal with that. Need my removal. Removal off the top, please. Yeah, they'd rather have Queen of Ice trade there. Arctic Wonder I can't cast yet. That will help on the ground, but I'm going to take a big hit here. Oh, they don't attack with the flyer? That's what I thought. And for 8. And a Dreadmaw. Wow, okay. Well, the draft was on rails. Guess we'll play the Tolarian Terror because at least it's harder for them to deal with. They don't attack with the Dreadmaw. Okay. Well. Take 3, go to 11. Another overcosted flyer. Oh, there's my untapped land. Little bit late untapped land. I guess, well, if we lose this one, it's too late. Otherwise, we should put in, we've got any flyer stuff to deal with because we've had a real problem against flyers. And the empath is do nothing because we've hit all our 6 drops. Right? Oh. So we just need to get like Bleed Dry, Impale, Morale's Expertise, like off the top. All our good stuff off the top. I mean, but they hit us for 5, so I don't even. We need somehow that's something that we need. Baral's Expertise. And that is not it. All right. Well, did not go 6 and 3 like I did my last one, but you can't open Luris, pick 1, pack 1 every time. That is a Magic 30 draft. If you were wondering what it is and what people are beating me with, you got to see it here, folks. So, all right, 1 win. Luckily, I played with gold, so we're up 100 gems. We get 1 pack. Open our core 2021 pack. Only 69% complete on this set, so that's good. Basri's Lieutenant. All right. Well, thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Mana Dad. Big shout out to everyone who is a subscriber. You guys all know about the pack giveaway that's coming up. So if you don't hit subscribe, you'll learn about it. And that is me reminding you that Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.